Hey guys, we're back with another tag, and this is the 7 Deadly Sins tag, and it all relates to books and whatnot. So the first one is greed. What is your most expensive book and least expensive book? My most expensive book is probably any of the Harry Potters my parents refused to buy for me and made me buy myself. And then my mother stole and read anyways. But yeah, and my least expensive would probably be my Chronicles of Narnia bind-up, because I get a lot of books, as presents, but this one in particular, because it's so pretty, and, it obviously looks like I spent a ton of money on it, and I got it for free from my grandmother. So, yeah.
Let's see. I don't know my most expensive, because I'm not at home with my bookshelf, unfortunately. Sorry. My most inexpensive, though, would probably have to be either the last 2 Harry Potters, this is the 4th one, but it's a good example, or Breaking Dawn, because my dad bought me the last 2 Harry Potters, just because they were doing a pre-order book sale thing at Walmart, and he decided to buy them for me, which was awesome. My sister bought me the last Breaking Dawn to bribe me into babysitting her children. It was great.
Wrath is the next one, which is, what author do you have a love-hate relationship with? And mine's going to be Stephanie Meyer, because Twilight was a big part of my childhood, and I love them. No shame. Hashtag no shame. But I hated, extremely hated the host. I couldn't get into it. Everyone was talking about how amazing it was, and I did not like it one bit.
Mine would be James Patterson, because I really like his books, but his writing seems very, it seems kind of weird to me. Not childish, but it's like how I talk, which I'm not used to. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah.
The next one is Gluttony. Which books have you devoured over and over again without shame? 1, 2, 3. The Harry Potter books. We are both Harry Potter fans, and we have both read these books,
I think 8 times altogether, back to back all the way through.
I've read them so many times. I started them when I was in 1st grade, and that was the only books I would bring to school with me until I got really into reading other books. And my teachers used to get really frustrated because everything I did was based around Harry Potter. So, yeah, I don't know how many times I've read them, but it's been a lot. The next one is Sloth. What book have you neglected to read due to sheer laziness? Mine's the second one, and the rest of the series of the Game of Thrones. I love the first one. It's just, they're so big, and it's such a big commitment, and I'm just not ready to make it yet.
Mine is the Clockwork Angel series. I know, I'm assuming it's kind of shocking because everyone talks about them. I have the first one in my Nook. I don't know. I haven't found the time out of my day to start reading it because I know once I start, it's like a day commitment.
The next one is Lust. What do you find most attractive in male and female characters? I like female characters who are kick-ass and not all oh, I need to go find my boyfriend. We need to be together. We're made for each other. And a lot of female characters start to annoy me because I start to notice little things about them. So I get annoyed with the main female characters a lot. Max and Maximum Red's a good example. I loved her in the first few books, and then as the series went on, I was just shut up, Max. But I like female characters who kind of just do their own thing, and they're oh yeah, I got this shit. I don't need no man to save me. And I like male characters who can make witty jokes. If they're witty and sarcastic, they automatically have my heart. Unless they're Jem, who's just the sweetest guy in the world, and there's so much to him, and I just love it.
I like female characters who I can relate to really well. I don't know. I like the ones who always do the self-sacrificing things because I respect that a lot in people. And for male characters, I like bad boys. I don't know. It's a problem I have.
The next one is Pride. What book do you talk about to make you sound more like an intellectual? And I don't do it to sound like an intellectual. I do it because I love the book, and it's a huge part of history, and that's Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I have the pretty Barnes & Noble edition with the sparkly pages and stuff. But I love Mary Shelley's writing. I've read a lot of her stuff, but Frankenstein is my all-time favorite. And I've read this book 7 times, I want to say. And each time I find something new in it, or I realize something that I didn't the first time. And I love talking about it because I feel smarter when I do it, and I'm able to analyze different things about Victor and the monster, and yeah, I talk about it to sound smarter, but I also talk about it because I love it. Kind of saving myself there.
Mine would probably be the first Game of Thrones book, or the 300 pages that I've gotten through. Just because I know a lot of people watch the TV show, so finally like makes me happy that I can be like, yeah, like this happened in the books. Like I know that.
Okay, and the last one is Envy. What book would you like to receive most as a gift? Mine would be the Bloodlines books because everyone talks about how great they are, and I like Vampire Academy. I haven't finished them all the way through, but I'm assuming I'll like the ending. So yeah, I would like to read Bloodlines.
Mine would probably be the Great and Terrible Beauty series because I think I took them out 3 or 4 times in high school just to reread them, but I don't have a physical copy. And since I'm not in high school, I can't reread them, obviously, so I'd really like those as a gift.
So yeah, guys, that was the 7 Deadly Sins book tag. I hope you liked watching it. We actually had a lot of fun filming this one and like picking our books. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye!